Uh, what's up, guys? It's StrikerHero Camo. This week's Would You Rather Episode 7. We have ShadowDragon. What's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys? Thanks for having me. This seems like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
um, so of course we already kind of went over this video. Would you rather um see a new Skylander game next year, or should they spend more time on it? Um,
I think that a new game next year is what we need. Otherwise, I think people are just gonna fall right off the
yeah,
franchise. So, you go
definitely.
ahead.
It's like a tough situation because like you don't want to like you of course if you're hardcore fans of the Skylanders you really want a new game. For the casual players they'll
Yeah.
probably just end up forgetting about Skylanders, and it's just like I really hope we don't have to wait until 2019. I really hope it's like 2018. um if they could, if they're all finished by the new game, hopefully there's even a console game. Um, hopefully, it would be cool to have it in the summer, actually. It would be a totally different release date than what we're used to. It would probably be like, hopefully August would be really cool, like middle of August, or late June, early August. But yeah, that would be really cool, like, if we get it early. But if they can't, of course, at least maybe not even in the fall, maybe like November, December. I think that would be a cool release date, like Christmas. Um, just a different release date in general. The next one is, do you want the wasting mode? Do you want to have them keep porting over, the same wasting mode from Superchargers? And I think they did that in Imaginators. That's the only like online we even get in the Skylanders game so far. But if we have a new like if we actually have battle mode, then we, in my opinion, I don't think we need it. I mean, at least use the vehicles, just use the vehicles like in the level if you wanted to. What do you think of that?
I think I think the racing mode is a great idea. I wasn't personally a fan of using the vehicles like in the level, but I did like the racing part of it. I know a couple people, including Jeb28, live stream, and they have a bunch of friends come in and race with them, and I think that's a great part of it. I am a racing fan in general, so having that in Skylanders actually appeals to me a
Yeah.
lot.
So you would kind of like want the same like maps or race courses in the Skylanders 7 if they were to do that. So you can at least still use vehicles the way that you're supposed to, kind of. But I don't know. I I really like when people say that they should just tie in all the gimmicks in the level. Like still use your um, magic items how you're supposed to and stuff like that, because they just give you money. I don't. It's just like who knows what they're gonna do. But me personally. If they added new races or new trophies, maybe a new racing pack, kind of like every year they have a new adventure pack, that would be actually awesome. That would probably be. I'm just kind of tired of the same races, but I still like having it there. It just really depends. I still want to use the vehicles, but I'm just not a fan of Superchargers the game that much, or the whole gimmick. But on a side, as a cool toy for Skylanders, if you want to use it, it's perfect, in my opinion. The next one is adventure packs, obviously, and battle packs. Um, what were you most happy about getting every few years? I know battle packs, they haven't came out since Swap Force, I think. I think the Fiery Forge was the last one.
Yeah, that was the
Um,
last one, I think. Um, I don't know. This is a tough one. I'm kind of on the fence with this. I really like the adventure packs because it's a brand new level that you play in the game, and I played more of the like actual levels of the game rather than the battle arena. But battle arena is something different, and again, we haven't seen it in such a long time, so I'm gonna have to go with adventure packs for right now, but it's really close for me.
Yeah, same. But I really adventure packs for me, of course, they are always kind of like, I know the older adventure packs like Slam Bam of the Empire of Ice, the characters that they put in it, it really was themed to. Of course, they still do it now with like Boom Bloom. That had like a life, enchanted Evelyn Forest type of level. It's really themed with the element of the character that you get. It's kind of really cool. Um, I hope they continue both of them. I really want battle packs to kind of return in Skylanders 7. Have like 2 battle packs again and 2 adventure packs, not just like 4 or 6 adventure packs that we got in Imaginators. But like I really like that diff. I just really like variety with the gimmicks and whatever they choose for a Skylanders game. That's why I really like Trap Team because you get minis, you get traps, you get cores, and the gimmick characters, not
Yeah.
just senseis. With the
Hmm.
same base. So adventure packs definitely. This one's kind of easy, I guess maybe. Ambush or buckshot. Um, I actually personally don't play with neither in the game. Like I upgraded them and stuff like that. I fully maxed them out on like the best path I could think of choosing. Um, but they both like don't really. I wouldn't play them in the battle arena. They're not my favorite characters, so I wouldn't just keep playing them. But if I had to choose one design, I would definitely go for I don't know, Buckshot because he is a goat. I don't think we got a goat besides Splat and Skylanders, but we do have a lot of tree type characters like Treebeck, Stump Smash, Zook, I guess, a plant-based character. But I really like how Ambush was different though, so you couldn't really compare him because he's a knight character, and I like his sword design. But it's really tough actually because I really like both of their designs. But gameplay, I would definitely have to go with Ambush because he does, have some cool attacks to him.
Yeah, I like up until the game came out, Ambush was one of my favorite characters from the first two waves that I saw. I really like knight characters, and especially um, Skylanders with like swords and stuff, and I thought his design was really cool. But in terms of gameplay, I think I'm gonna have to go with Buckshot, just because I prefer ranged characters over melee characters. But that's just a personal preference of mine. They're both pretty cool, but again, as you said, I probably wouldn't use them in the battle mode.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to go with Ambush.
The next one is the recent senses that came out was Blastron and Typool. I thought this was just a cool thing, but to kind of put Typool of Blastron, what would you say would be like the best character in the game for you? Like,
Um, I'm gonna have to go with Blastertron. I really like Typool's design, and her gameplay looked cool, but I just couldn't find a way to make it work for the way I play. I could never really do anything with her, and so Blastertron's gameplay was a little bit more suited towards my style. I know it's funny because I just probably contradicted myself because he's a melee and she's a ranged character, but it's just her attacks weren't as good as Blastertron's in my opinion.
it's weird for me because when Typool came out, I was so gonna like probably knight battle class of course. Even with the Imagineers that you create in the game, like I really thought I would enjoy more of the brawling and like the knight class of characters, but it ended up not being the case because Tidepool is actually, I think, fits, me a little bit more than I thought. Sentinel and like quick shots. I didn't think I would like those types of characters like Hoodsickle and Tidepool. But I really like how unique Tidepool is in game and out of game. So Tidepool definitely. Blastron, like, I don't know, it was kind of confusing to me because it seemed like he has more attacks than like 3. Because like he has like little tricks that you can do. You'd have to really be like really a good um, kind of figure out his attacks a little bit more when you first put him on the portal with the whole like mag like little cool things he could do. I don't know how to explain it because I haven't
Yeah,
played for him in
I
so
think
long.
that's why I like him so much, is because of
You could
everything
do
he can do.
Yeah, you could do a lot more things with them though.
Yeah.
The next one is Swap Force characters and Trap Masters. Definitely no brainer. It would definitely be the Swap Force because it looks so cool. Um, but I do like Trap Team a lot. And Swap Force, I think everybody does. Um, what would you choose? It's kind of
I I
difficult.
don't know. I really like swappers, 'cause that's like really the only figures that we've had that have had like, you can interact with them outside of the game and physically take one and put it on the other. It's a really cool concept. I think Trap Masters, though, I'm gonna have to go with just because their weapons look so cool, and I like their designs, because they're these huge characters, and I think that's why I like them.
Yeah. The next one is the fire element or the air element. I know I paired up like earth and air and then fire and water, but this time is like fire and air. Um, Personally, I've always liked the air characters a little bit more than the fire characters. The fire characters, I don't know. I don't know what about like the fire characters. Like they just kind of like in the game, it's just kind of like boring to play with the fire characters in my opinion. So I never really play with the fire characters. I think that I only like a few out of the whole like my whole collection basically of fire characters. Um so like characters like I guess Tree Ranger, Warnado, Whirlwind, Popthorn, Scratch. I really love those characters. They're amazing. Fire has some good characters like Smolder Ash, Wildfire, Kaboom. But sometimes you just know what you like more in the Skylanders game, and Air's definitely mine.
Yeah, I actually have to go with fire. I feel the exact same way, just for the different element. I don't know. I could never find a way to like use air characters and be productive with them, I guess. I just Scratch is like one of the only instances where that's not the case, because Scratch is like one of my favorite characters of all time. But other than that, I can't really find an air character that I enjoy playing with.
I know, like, kind of off topic, but like my favorite element's life, and it's just like I think everybody just has their own favorite element. But out of these two, definitely air. Actually, air is my second favorite Skylanders element, but a lot of people like really earth characters, fire characters, but everyone just has their own element. Um, and leave comments below what your kind of favorite element is, because everyone does have their favorite element. The next one, um is after Skylanders, if it sadly ends or whatever, would you sell your collection? I thought that would be interesting. A lot of people would probably want to know that or something. To me, no. I'd probably end up, of course, I could just, see if it does. I'd be like, why do I have all these toys sitting in my room just taking up space? I would think that, but I wouldn't completely sell my collection. I would probably just move them. I wouldn't, I'd probably move them so I could put something else on the shelf, but I wouldn't get rid of them. I would still like Skylanders. I still collect them. Would you like get rid of them or move them or?
I would not get rid of all of them. I would definitely keep some, but I think, like, depending on, because I mean, I spent thousands upon thousands of dollars on Skylanders, and it's such a big part of my childhood that I'd hate to give it up. But there's some part of me that's just like, I don't want these just sitting in my attic for the rest of my life. Like, but
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to maybe break out the toys for like my kids eventually or something like
Yeah.
that.
And also, another thought would definitely for me be like some of the characters I probably, of course, the ones I hate now, I'll probably in like 10 years I'll be like, yeah, I don't really like that character as much as these. I'd definitely have my favorites and I'll definitely put them on a pedestal somewhere. I'll probably have a house like Jap, hopefully, where I have a room dedicated to Skylanders or a whole house, hopefully. But yeah, it's just crazy because like yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Um, Definitely. Of course, there's probably gonna be something else like that's gonna be better. But yeah, this is a great fun video. Make sure you guys head over and subscribe to ShadowDragon's channel because